Hi guys, we are in a Burger aluminum boat, wonderful boat, and we are going to check with Captain Baltodano, Bosco Baltodano, how the polisher fuel system is working. This is a great system, Alfa Naval, and we are going to check how the system works, what is the procedure to do the flushing of the fuel, and what is the procedure to start, to stop, and the maintenance on that unit. Welcome to this wonderful video. Captain Bosco, what system we are going to learn today?
So we're going to do the Alfa Naval system.
It's a polisher, no? Fuel polisher.
It's a fuel polisher. You can use it to for gasoline, for diesel, or for oil.
Or for oil, yeah.
And well, it depends on what kind of adapter you put into the system is what you can polish with. Right now I have it set up to polish diesel.
Okay, perfect.
Pretty much all the systems are the same, very similar any boat you go. You tell the system where you're gonna suck from. In this case, this boat has 3 tanks: forward tank, middle tank, and aft tank.
And aft tank, that's correct.
So don't mind this, it's for stripping, and these are for fuel transferring. And this is very important because this is the return. Because as we know, not all the fuel is used, so something has to go back to the tank.
To the tank, yeah.
Right? So the first thing we got to do is to tell the system where you're picking up, or which tank you're gonna clean.
Okay, all right.
So in this case, we're gonna use the middle tank.
The middle tank.
Okay, we're gonna suction from the middle tank. Okay, and normally
that's the return.
You want the return to a different tank, because you don't want to keep picking stuff off from one tank to another, right? So you want to return it to a different tank, so that way, you know, you're not doing much if you picking up and return it to the same tank.
Yeah.
So, but since I don't want to return to a different tank, we're gonna do it for training purposes. I'm gonna return it back to my mid tank again. So I'm gonna pick up from the mid and I'm gonna return to the mid. This is for training purposes.
Yeah.
Okay. So once we have that set up, and this specific system is a little bit different. We have this guy right here.
What is that?
The Alfa Naval fuel supply.
The supply.
Okay. This valve. Notice that I'm picking from the middle tank, right?
Yeah.
But I have this valve closed. Now I'm gonna open this valve, okay? And I'm going to shut down.
What is the purpose of the shutdown?
Because I want the system to pick up straight from here, go down, and nothing goes around here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm closing this one, I'm opening this one, and basically the system will be ready to go.
All right.
So I usually keep it off just because we keep losing electricity and I don't want to burn any motors or anything. So we turn it on. Fuel oil separator.
Perfect.
So every Alfa Naval is very similar. Okay. Now we have fuel coming in. We need to open this valve. That way it goes back. Okay.
Correct.
So fuel. This is injector in, and then the hose behind here will be heading back to the tank.
Okay.
Right?
Which hose?
This hose right here is the return.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So now we're gonna turn on the system. Okay, obviously that's gonna go on. You're gonna notice that you're gonna have 2 switches
To start.
Okay, the pump itself and the separator. So you're gonna go here. All right. It is said that when you're gonna operate this, you have to reach a specific RPM. Like I think it was 1,800. Don't quote me on that one. But anyways, the way it works is that inside this unit is a rotor that rotates, and there are filters.
It's separate for centrifugal.
So exactly. So what happens is it spins so fast.
Correct. Yeah.
That when we apply the water to it, the water acts as a seal. It seals the unit.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay. And then once we get that going, we then it creates a vacuum seal, and then we supply the fuel to it. So anything that that is too heavy will stick and it will fall down onto the tank.
Yeah, for centrifugal.
Correct. So we're gonna turn it on.
You feel that it start to spin. Yeah, it's spinning. It's spinning, and it's supposed to reach more than 2,000 RPM.
It's a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
More than.
Can't remember exactly how much is it there. Okay. So now we have, look, max speed 7,500 revolutions per minute.
Yeah.
And go face this way. Okay. So we wait about 10 seconds until we reach the exact amount of
RPM.
RPMs. And then we introduce this guy. He always comes with the whole kit. Okay, let's put it in there. All right. So now we're gonna create the seal
With the water. Correct.
Now you hear that the
Yeah.
water's gone. All the water's gone. Right.
Okay.
So now we're gonna start the pump.
Okay.
The pump is gonna suck the fuel
The fuel.
from the middle tank that I told him to.
Correct. And return to the same tank. In this
In this
particular
case-
case. In this case.
Normally I would return it to the aft
to the
tank,
other.
but I have all my tanks empty because I want to keep monitoring how much fuel I have.
Okay, we are waiting for what?
Waiting for the fuel to come in.
Ah, the fuel is coming. How you know that the fuel enters?
You will notice the
The gauge. The pressure is increased.
it should.
That switch is monetary, it's not permanent.
No.
Monetary.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Oh, right now. Okay, now the pressure.
Still stay on.
The pressure is around 50 psi.
Yeah, so release it. That should stay on. As long as my pressure stay around 50 psi,
Yeah.
she will stay on.
Ah, okay, okay.
Because think about it, right? If I'm taking 200 gallons out of one tank and I put into a different tank, eventually that's gonna run out. So what happens is that once that's over, the pressure's gonna go down and it's gonna shut off.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want the pump to be running
No.
empty, right?
You damage the pump.
So yeah, so right now I'm polishing the fuel.
Okay, great. And you know that it's coming here some particles?
So eventually, right now it's probably won't do it because I just cleaned it
It's
not too
clean,
long ago.
yeah.
So, but it's always a little bit of slush.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you open the observer right here, you will see driplets coming down.
Really, yeah. But in this case, no.
In this case, no. But anyways, that's pretty much
Okay,
it.
the fuel is coming in and returning right now.
Yeah, it's
Pass
coming
through
in,
the
it's
polisher.
being cleaned up, and it's going out.
Okay, I have a question. What about the water that you introduced here?
Once you shut off the system,
Yeah.
the gravity on the water is going to fall down.
Where?
It's going to go back to the tank.
Ah, to the tank.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, guys. This moment is working. The pressure of the fuel is coming in, and the fuel is returning through this line, and the fuel pass through the centrifugal equipment. The solid particles go down into the container, and you do that process for 10 minutes, 20 minutes? Yeah.
1 hour.
Oh, all right. 1 hour. Okay, that's the normal process, and it's nice because you start the system here. This is the separator, the centrifugal unit. This is the pump, that pump, and this one is to start the process of sedimentation. Great, and this is the main button with the power. Thank you.
That was it. So shutdown procedure, okay, what's gonna happen is like we're gonna do everything backwards.
Yeah.
So first we're gonna shut off the supply.
Okay, no
Okay.
supply.
And now we obviously there is no fuel supply. And then after that we're gonna bring the pressure down.
Now the speed of the centrifugal equipment decrease.
And now all the water
decrease,
and everything else
and the water goes down here.
it's gonna go down here. Then you obviously use a container.
You drain here.
You drain it out, and then you use a proper container to dispose it.
All right,
And
great.
that's it.
Thank you.
Maintenance wise, it's very simple. Sometimes you have to clean it, and then you just, there's maintenance procedures how to follow. You gotta follow here.
How to remove the bulb.
Yeah, exactly. And, and these are the adapters that I was talking about. With this type of adapters, you go ahead and you tell the machine what you want to polish. You want to polish oil, you want to polish gasoline, or you want to polish diesel. In this case, it's diesel.
That's great.
But these machines, like people, you know, you buy them and you can come to a boat and you hook it up to the fuel lines, and you don't have to have it on board. This boat has it on board, but you don't need to have it on board. So you can hire a company to come and get it done.
Some people have this equipment in
because it's only one inlet, one outlet.
That's it.
And then that's it. And one discharge.
And discharge, yeah.
That's pretty much it. It's very simple.
But this is nice that you have this one on board, because you can do not only for fuel, for other purposes. No?
Correct.
Yeah.
In this case, obviously set up for
fuel.
diesel, but some bigger boats have it for oil or for gasoline.
Or for gasoline, yeah.
Yeah, especially if you go to countries like Bahamas, or you go somewhere in the Caribbean where the fuel is not.
Oh, right.
It's not that good, and they sometimes
this is a
put water in
great
it.
solution. This is a great solution.
When you start having symptoms like your engine is lagging, your generators are lagging, the hertz are going crazy, and it's because you have a bad
bad fuel.
Either bad fuel, or you have clogged filters
or air filters.
You notice in your filter.
In the record parker.
In a record parker, you will notice if you have fuel air in the system. I mean water.
It's completely clean, no? It's
I just did the maintenance on it. She's doing pretty good.
That's great.
And that's because, again, I do this once every 2 months or so.
Yeah.
Just to get a condensation.
You flush, Oh, nice. Thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Lautaro.
You're welcome.